The conventional treatments for Crohn's disease are failing too many patients, leaving them with unbearable side effects, massive medical bills, and still suffering from symptoms. For decades, people with Crohn's disease have been limited to choosing between powerful immunosuppressants, steroids, or extremely expensive monoclonal antibodies, sometimes costing upwards of $30,000 a year, with serious potential side effects including increased risk of infections and even cancer. If you or someone you love is battling Crohn's disease, continuing on this path of expensive biologics or immunosuppressants without exploring additional options could mean years of unnecessary suffering, financial strain, and potentially dangerous side effects that could have been avoided. By the end of this video, I'll share with you clinical evidence about treatment option that costs less than $5 a day, has minimal side effects, and has shown remarkable results in both symptom relief and actual intestinal healing for Crohn's patients. I'm Mark Filosi, a compounding pharmacist at Family Care Pharmacy, and over 35 years of experience helping patients find medication solutions that work for them. Throughout my career, I've seen countless patients struggle to find effective treatments for autoimmune conditions like Crohn's disease. If you're watching this, you're likely someone who's either living with Crohn's disease yourself or you're caring for a family member who is. You've probably already tried multiple treatments, seen several specialists, and spent thousands on medications that haven't provided the relief you hope for. Today, I'm going to introduce you to Low Dose Naltrexone, or LDN. It's an alternative treatment option with compelling clinical evidence behind it that you may not have heard about from your gastroenterologist. Not because it doesn't work, but because it's not manufactured by a major pharmaceutical company with large marketing budgets. In randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trials published in Digestive Diseases and Sciences, 78% of Crohn's patients treated with low-dose naltrexone showed actual healing of intestinal mucosa inflammation after just 12 weeks, compared to 0% improvement in placebo patients. Naltrexone at high doses has been used for decades as an opioid antagonist, but at very low doses, typically just 4.5 milligrams, it works completely differently. LDN temporarily blocks opioid receptors, which triggers your body to produce more endorphins and enkephalins, your body's natural anti-inflammatory compounds. This intermittent blockade also helps modulate your immune system, which is critical for autoimmune conditions like Crohn's, where your immune system is attacking your own tissue. Unlike biologics that broadly suppress your immune function, LDN helps to restore balance to your immune system without leaving you vulnerable to infections. The evidence for LDN in Crohn's disease is compelling. Beyond mucosal healing I mentioned earlier, clinical studies have shown that approximately 80 to 90% of patients experience meaningful clinical improvement. What's particularly impressive is that many patients achieve actual remission, between 25 to 67% across different studies. One pediatric study even showed significant improvement in children with Crohn's with minimal side effects. And unlike many treatments that just mask symptoms, LDN appears to address underlying inflammation, promoting actual healing of intestinal lining, something that's essential for long-term recovery from Crohn's disease. Let's compare LDN to conventional treatments. First, the cost. LDN costs are drastically less money compared to biologics, which can cost thousands per month, even with insurance. Second, safety. The side effect profile of LDN is remarkably mild, sometimes mild sleep disturbances that typically resolve within days, compared to that of serious infection risk, cancer risk, and other adverse effects associated with biologics and immunosuppressants. Third is convenience. LDN is a simple once-a-day pill, no injections, no infusions, no travel to infusion centers, and no time off work for treatments. Perhaps most importantly, LDN doesn't preclude other treatments. It can often be used alongside conventional therapies, potentially allowing you to reduce your dosage of more aggressive medications over time. After watching this video, you might want to check out our other resources on medication optimization for autoimmune conditions. where we discuss complementary approaches that can enhance the effectiveness of treatments like LDN. At Family Care Pharmacy, we've created a free guide specifically for Crohn's patients considering LDN therapy. It includes dosing information, questions to ask your doctor, and a summary of the clinical research you can share with your healthcare provider. Visit familycarePharmacy.org/LDN Crohn's to discuss this guide at no cost. As I promised at the beginning, LDN offers a treatment option that costs less than $5 a day and has minimal side effects and has shown actual intestinal healing in clinical studies. The published research shows that approximately 60% of patients responded within about 8 weeks, with many achieving significant improvements in the quality of life and substantial reductions in symptoms. Talk to your gastroenterologist about Low Dose Naltrexone as a potential treatment option for your Crohn's disease. If they're unfamiliar with it, consider seeking a consultation with a functional medicine doctor or a physician who specializes in integrative approaches to autoimmune conditions. And of course, visit familycarepharmacy.org for more information on how we can help you access this and other personalized treatment options. Imagine being able to live without the constant worry of flare-ups, without the burden of expensive medications with scary side effects, and with a truly personalized approach to managing your Crohn's disease. For many patients I've worked with, LDN has been a key part of that transformation. To recap, Low Dose Naltrexone works by modulating your immune system and reducing inflammation. Clinical studies show it can promote actual healing of the intestinal lining, and it offers significant advantages in terms of cost, safety, and convenience compared to conventional treatments. Have you or someone you care about tried Low Dose Naltrexone for Crohn's disease? Share your experience in the comments below, or let us know what questions you have about this treatment option. Thanks for joining us today. Subscribe for more friendly tips to keep you on track and feeling your best. And don't miss the next video. We picked one we think you'll really enjoy.